We have over 1,000 commercial clients. Our staff and students have a world-class record of spin-out companies arising from research projects in fields as diverse as forensics, digital security, green and renewable energy, pharmaceuticals, and infection control. Our staff members have commercial contracts with companies all over the world, as well as those at home. We offer expertise in areas as diverse as the maritime industry, for example in Saudi Arabia and in India, the nursing and healthcare sector, and the business sector, most recently in Libya, and the education sector, for example in Nepal, and the field of sports science, notably in China. And yes, it is true that one of our professors, Professor Greg White, is the head coach to Sport Relief, supporting Eddie Izzard in his Marathon of Marathons, among others. Each year, over 1,200 students enjoy bespoke entrepreneurship training to support them in launching their own businesses. And on average, 35 graduate businesses are established with the university each year. And up to last week, this year alone, we've had over 500 business ideas from our students that we are taking through the process of commercialization. There are many other examples of our in-depth business engagement approach, but I hope this quick sketch demonstrates how strongly the enterprising spirit is alive and kicking in LJMU. The third and last example of how we are different is perhaps the most important, not least because this difference was experienced to some degree by everyone graduating today. And this truly is a globally unique feature of our endeavour. The university decided several years ago to focus its teaching programmes on developing people for the global knowledge economy, building on its sound research base. To do this, we sought the best advice from the top people in industry, commerce, and the professions. We rapidly came to the conclusion that a conventional degree programme was no longer fit for purpose in preparing people for the new global knowledge economy. We needed to ensure that personal skills, as well as work-related skills, were systematically and deliberately added into the academic mix. So we changed every one of our 450 undergraduate programs to include relevant work-related learning, and also ensured that transferable graduate skills were systematically built into all degree programs, without compromising the quality and standards of academic study in any way. Then, in addition to these basic graduate skills, we added the wow factor. High-level, world of work wow skills. And not high-level skills, which we decided ourselves, but those skills that major national and international companies themselves identify as what they are looking for in the graduates that they recruit to be their future high flyers. I assembled a group of chairmen, CEOs and director generals of such organizations as Sony, Oracle, Marks & Spencer, Ford, Airbus, the National Health Service, KLM Air France, Siemens, the CBI, and the Institute of Directors, to name but a few. And they have since worked closely with the university to agree and define the high-level skills they were seeking. Then it was our job to assist our students to develop and evidence those high-level skills. When students have developed these specific skills and have the evidence base to demonstrate they have achieved them, this is not tested by the university, but by employers who give their time to interview our students and to test the evidence. It is they who decide whether the award of a WOW certificate is justified. The WOW certificate from the university carries the organisational logos of all the participating companies and organisations. So as you can see, the WOW programme is a real partnership between the university and industry, commerce and the professions, delivering real benefits to our graduates and establishing a new and globally unique form of higher education together. The graduates today may be interested to know that we have actually registered the trademark for WOW. So you can say without contradiction that you have graduated today from the only university in the UK with the WOW factor, and that is official. The development and evidencing of the high-level world of work skills is voluntary for our students. It costs them no extra money, but it does take a substantial amount of time. Many of the graduates here today have taken that opportunity and have found it invaluable in seeking employment or in setting up their own businesses. Our World of Work option is a world beater in modern university practice, and we are being approached from many quarters to advise on how it can be applied in other parts of the world. For those of you who did not take up this opportunity whilst you were with us, but might want to explore the possibility now, we can provide some after-sales service support. If you're interested, contact our Graduate Development Centre or look at our WOW website for advice. We appreciate that it is a tough market at the moment, and employment is currently very tight. But as the economy recovers, as it will, you will be well set because of what you have already achieved, as well as the growing reputation of this university to prepare its graduates well for the knowledge economy. And we want to continue to support you after you have graduated today. So do not hesitate to get in touch with us if we can help. Finally, I have 3 things to say in conclusion. Firstly, to the graduates, I have a small but important request to make of you. More and more people judge universities by what is published in newspapers and believe that their league tables provide some rational measure of one university against another. Whether that is true or not doesn't really matter. The general public seem to believe them and make judgments about the quality of one university against another on the basis of these tables. So I need your help. When you receive a request from us, as you will, in a few months' time, asking you to fill in a form to let us know whether you're in employment, self-employment, or whatever, please fill it in. I know this is a pain to do, especially if you're in a job and very busy, but it is really important for us to know how you're getting on. And the strength of your response will actually affect the league table outcomes and hence the perceptions of your university. And as I have asked you to do this in front of your family and friends, I expect them now to become my form-filling police and to make sure you don't forget. Is that a deal? Is that a deal? It's a deal, right. But there's going to be a second strike capability here, because if you don't respond, we might be really sneaky and send you a reminder on a postcard too, so your friends and family will know. Secondly, I'd like to remind all of the graduates that whilst they should be rightly proud of their achievements and celebrate their success today, others will have played a part in supporting them to this achievement, family and friends. Maybe through financial support, maybe the odd meal, or vital access to a washing machine. But most importantly, by giving you personal support and encouragement, having people who believed in you and in your abilities. Your tutors also will have played a seminal part in your success today. So take a moment today to thank them, family, friends and tutors, for all the support and encouragement they've given you. And finally, one small piece of personal advice. I talked earlier about the importance of obtaining high-level personal skills to provide the basis of a successful career and life. However, there is one other quality that is even more important, that of personal integrity. Personal integrity is not the same as personal skills. It is something we all develop inside ourselves as we are taught the difference between right and wrong and learn about what is fair and just. It is up to you not to lose your natural sense of what is right. In your future careers, your own integrity and your reputation is critical. Never, ever be tempted to compromise your own principles for apparent short-term gains or simply to please someone else, because you will always lose out in the long term. Integrity